Welcome to the Ferret Business with the Philbin Files. I've been doing a few things. You can see by the trees over there, I've been to the nether. Planted a bunch when I got back. Those white trees got really big. I've been moving bits and pieces of stuff over here. And I've been working a little bit on my AE system here, but I have one problem in that I'm kind of low on my Certus quartz stuff here. Although I think I do have some in... Do I have some in... No, that's not it. Yep, I've got some in the bag here. In fact, I should clean a bunch of this stuff out. I've got some treasure. I killed a couple people. Yeah, I got a lot of stuff here. Let's just put a bunch of this stuff here while I talk. So I need to do something about my Certus quartz here, so that I can expand my system. Let's leave those there. And there's a couple ways I could go about this. One, I could just keep digging and tunneling and hoping I find something. Go ahead and open this. Ooh, oh, gold and ender pearl, gold coins. All right, oh, all right. Or I could go with the mod pack stuff here, and one of the things I had a thought of was the general store here. That's not it. General store? Hardware store? Yeah, hardware store. I can buy the Certus quartz, which means I need to pile up a bunch of money, and what I actually need are these shop vouchers. I need 4 of those, and in order to get shop vouchers, I need to be able to smelt these. I don't know, why did that... Alright. Smelt the coins with various levels of these exchange tokens to turn them into vouchers. Which would be lovely. That's really kind of... Oh, yeah, see, my AE system is now full. I can't put anything else in there. Yeah. So, I need to get that kind of working. Let's see. So I can buy them. And in order to buy the things, I need to sell some things. One to get the coins, and the other to get those exchange token things. So I thought about what I could sell, and I decided I was going to sell cobblestone. I made a whole bunch of these guys here with some world interaction upgrades, and they are just chunking out cobblestone. And then this guy here is in charge of turning them into compressed, double compressed, triple compressed cobblestone to get these things. Now, let's see, grab one of these. I have had to do a little bit of research on how these things, how to sell these things back the most efficient way. Let's do this. So I would take this and then put in, I think it's 5 that it wants. So it wants a value to be 1,000, and each of these is, the FMC there is 200. One thing I could do, I thought about, well, okay, I could just keep going and make it quadruple compressed, and then when I do this, I'll get, that's 1,500. So I could build that up to 3,000 or something like that. But that doesn't work, because what it gives me is something that's worth 1,000. And I tried putting in different numbers of these here and getting essentially the same thing. So I would be losing 500 value, whatever I want to call it, every time I did that. So I don't want to do it that way. I want to do 5. And then I take this 5, and then... So if I take this 5 here, I get 1 silver coin, and then I would get 1 silver coin, and so on for the 1,000. Or I can put them together, and I could get 2 silver coins. Now the interesting part here is, if I go far enough along, let's see. So that's the 2. If I go here, 2 just gives me the 2 silver coins. But if I go to, let's see, building, building, supply. Okay, so let's look at the, so there's the 1,000, which I can do pretty much all that stuff. That's how I would make it, but if I wanted to look at the use, I would get this, and I get 1 coin. If I do the 2,000, 2,000 use, and I get 2 coins, and so on. Let's look at the 4,000. At 4,000, 4 coins, seems kind of redundant, but at 5 of these, at 5,000, I start getting the trader chits. There's a little extra value there. I'm not sure what I would do terribly much with those, but if I get up to, you know, like 20,000, there's 4 of them. And if I get up to, you know, 50,000 of them, there's 10 of them in a big bag of coins. So I don't get more coins, but I do get more of these. And these can get put together for stuff. Well, I'm not terribly sure what I can do with these, but the fact that I can get something extra out of it suggests that I should probably go ahead and do it that way. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these guys back in here, and I'm going to teach this thing how to make the first just to make the 1,000s, and then I will make another one to do the 2,000s. So let's see. Let's call this, nope, come on, call it crate 1K maybe. Add fits, input, items, whitelist, and we go supply. So we need, oh wait, we need an unfilled, FIL. We need 1 of these, and we need, it's the triple compressed cobblestone. Okay, and then we do the crafting. Okay, unfilled, put 1 there, and then triple compressed, triple compressed, triple compressed, triple compressed, triple compressed, and I get 1 of those, and then we'll put it out. Oh wait, it needs, I almost always forget the excess inventories there. We'll put it out to the same place, and what we want, I think I can get away with just leaving that without a whitelist. We'll give it a try. So now it's probably crating up all of those guys, and we should have a whole bunch here now. Yep, there we go. So every time it makes at least 5 of the triple compressed, it'll skip over and, yeah, so it's just rotating these things. So what I should do to reduce the use here is maybe, let's try to items, like list. It was the building supply, 1%, 5%, 10%, 50%, 1. There we go. Let's see if that settles things down. Okay, so there we go. Now that's just going to tick up. And then what I want to do is start, what I'll do next is start putting these things together. And then I need to make some more, let me make some more inventory cable here. Because the next step, oh, we're going to need some of these. And I have no room to put them in there. Let's clear this out and take something out here. Get the wood. Alright. Now you can go in. Try that again. You can go in. Alright. And then do the inventory in. Inventory. Grab those. You can go back. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to take the inventory, cables, and I want to dump the stuff off here, because what I have set up here so what I have here is I've set up a item duct with a servo, and anything I put here goes up into the sag mill. And in fact, I've been kind of churning through some of this stuff just to kind of get it through. I will automate this eventually, and one of the things I really want to automate is, let's put this cobble back. What I really want to automate next is that this will push stuff out to my AE system. Of course, I need more storage for my AE system, so it's like a circular thing going here. For now, I just have to kind of pick these up manually and so on. In fact, you can go here. Grab that. So yeah, I want to automate this stuff, but I need to build the import-export buses, and for expanding my storage, I need storage buses and more cable and all sorts of stuff. So yeah, I'm going to finish kind of getting that going there and show you what I've got. And the other thing I'm going to do is the other way to get Certus quartz in this mod pack that I fiddled with a little bit in the Pathfinder mod pack, but I'm going to do it here as well, is I'm going to grow it with the universal seeds. You get the universal seeds, you make those, that is, looks like that, and then you go into a seed infuser and you put, in this case, 32 Certus quartz into there to make a seed. You plant the seed in some powered soil. I'll show you the whole thing. But I'm hoping that I can scale up a Certus quartz farm to where I won't have to worry about Certus for a while. But I want to exercise this because it's a unique thing for this mod pack, and I think kind of cool if I can manage it. What are you waiting for? Oh, yep. Wow, that puts out a lot of lapis. Huh. 24, wow, I need to go find more lapis in the nether. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I will be right back. Done a bit of work. I've actually doubled my cobblestone generator here. It's cruising along quite nicely. I made a bunch of these unfilled shipping crates to keep things going. This, it looks like a mess, but all of these are pretty simple. You get your compressed, double compressed, triple compressed cobblestone, and then I turn it into 1K, 2K, 4K, 8K. So essentially I take two 1Ks and make a 2K. I take two 2Ks and make a 4K, then make an 8K, and then I take an 8K and a 2K and make a 10K, and that gives me my 10K building supply thing here. So you'll see this, they'll build up. There's a 1K, so this will turn into, shortly enough, it'll turn into a, there'll be another 1K here, and then it'll make a 2K, and then it'll take the 2K and instantly make the 4K. So those two will disappear real quick. And when it makes the 10K, it dumps it over into here. So if I give me that back. So if I happen to be, instead of dumping it straight into this, so if I happen to be doing something like salt, I'll grab the copper. So if this happens to be running, say, some copper or something in it, then the crate will come up here and just happen to be, in line with the rest of the stuff. So it doesn't really block anything that I'm trying to do with this. And you can see here, it's made 60 coins and 12 things here, so it's run six of those 10K packing crates through, and that is a good thing. Let's see. So now I have one other problem here. I'm working on trying to get this Certus quartz stuff here. And if I do the Certus quartz seed, I need a universal seed, and I need awkward potion. And to make an awkward potion, I need the whole brewing stand stuff here, which I haven't set up yet. Luckily, as I said, I was in the Nether. I happen to have a blaze spawner here, my diamond dolly. I'm going to set that up before next episode so I can start farming blazes and get the alchemaic stuff going for, well, for the universal seeds and for the mana generation there, Botania, so I can convert things to other things. In the meantime, however, there's another way I can get more Certus quartz out of this stuff. If I go here, and I go to the general store, so I can buy a bunch of these, and they are, I just buy, and I get, there's my vouchers. Now I can also take a bunch of these coins, and I take, I don't need that in there, put those in there with a bunch of coins, and I get vouchers. And more vouchers. Okay, so I'm going to end up with more of these than I do of these, but I take these vouchers, and I can take them. I can go back in here, and it's hardware. I can go here and just use those to buy however many of these I need. The lithium ore, I ought to find out what that's about, what the lithium is. Yellowite, so if I want to work on big reactors, and there's a decent supply of yellowite, or I can just grab this, manually submit, claim reward, manually submit, claim reward, I don't have enough vouchers. Now I can just unpack these, and I have now 3 Certus quartz. And I can drop those. Oh no, wait, no, those don't get ground up. That's right. They go like here and give me, there's 12 more. So the cobblestone farm is giving me the money I need to buy the Certus quartz, and that's a good thing. So that's kind of what I've got. I'm probably going to call this episode done here, and I'm going to use, behind the scenes here, I'm going to use the Certus quartz to work on improving my AE machinery here. And I'm going to get, nope, it's up there, because it's getting full. And I'm going to use my, set up my blaze farm so that I can get the blaze rods I need to make the alchemy stuff, so that I can start my universal seed stuff and build a farm for those crystals, so I don't have to go through the hassle of buying them all the time. So I think that's it. I'm going to say thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time on the Film Files. Bye-bye.